Hi, I'm Troy Richards. I'm on the Gas City Council. This is my second term, so Gas City Community. And this is Marie's story. I was in an abusive relationship for 3 years. I endured every type of abuse possible. When I met him, I was just out of a relationship and he was going through a divorce. He was so sweet and knew the right things to say. We started taking things slow, getting to really know each other. The sweet texts, walk in the park, long talks only lasted a couple of months. Red flag number one, he could hang out with whomever he wanted, whenever he wanted, and if I did, he would get mad and refuse to talk to me. So I stopped hanging out with anyone. Red flag number two, the first time he put his hands on me, we were camping with his parents. Red flag number three, of course, it was my fault. If I would have just listened, he would have never had to hurt me. Red flag number 4 and 5. Shortly after we moved in together, I found out I was pregnant. He was so mad, he yelled and cussed and told me how careless and worthless I was. I soon miscarried, and he said, I just needed to get over it. It happens. He didn't see a reason for me to be sad or take time off work. I was sent home from work for bleeding heavily through my clothes. It seemed like in that moment, that is when my life became a living hell. He began to beat me in my head, shove me, yell at me, and insult me in front of my children. He was constantly accusing me of cheating when he was the one that was actually doing it. He would show me pictures of other women and threaten to leave me for them. All of these red flags, so new into our relationship, I chose to ignore them. I started to feel like everything was my fault. About a year into the relationship, I was a different person. I was a prisoner, no family, no friends. He always acted like I was crazy and he was normal. He beat me down emotionally and physically for 3 years. I was the defenseless little girl that he wanted me to be. I began to drink and do drugs for numbness. I was on the verge of losing my children and all hope. One day, as I looked into the mirror with my blackened eyes and broken nose, I was tired. I didn't want to be the helpless little girl anymore. I wanted to be brave. I started to plan my escape. I moved into my aunt's house, and I allowed him to move in with me. I felt as though the ball was in my court now. Not long after moving in with my aunt, he got angry and attacked me outside of my aunt's house. The neighbors called the police, and I followed through with the charges. I was clean and clear head now, and I knew I needed to break free once and for all. My mother came from out of state and took me and my daughter to begin my recovery. I changed my phone number, cut ties with him and his family, and began to feel happiness again. I have my own home, an amazing job, my children back, and I'm in a healthy relationship with a wonderful man. It took me over a year to regain my confidence and my strength. I am me again, but stronger. If you are scared, feel helpless and alone, take a long look in the mirror. You are brave. You are a warrior. I know it seems tough and you think you can't do it alone, but you can. I can't express how much better life is with words. Well, with being on Gas City Council, I work directly with law enforcement. That's part of what we do. In fact, I'm the liaison to the law enforcement. We've already taken steps to put additional lighting, on streets that were dark. We're putting additional lighting and security cameras, infrared cameras in our local parks. Again, just working with local law enforcement to implement policies, ordinances, that type of thing, making aware of the fact that our law enforcement is there for you.